What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 68 of Land in the Fairway. Today is
Ooh,
Thursday, August 22nd.
one
Let's get
away,
it.
one away, brother. One episode away.
Nice. Nice. What's up, Ken?
Are we
Looking
just gonna
good,
have like
bud.
an orgy on our 69th episode?
No, we're not.
We're now a
We're
porn
not.
podcast on 69. Just
Yeah.
one off. What did he do? Golf podcast, 69th
Just
episode. You
flip
do a
it all.
fucking
Yeah.
porn
Then we have to wait till episode 420 to make
to
any
get
other
super high.
changes.
We got a long
It's
way
the
to
same
go.
old thing. It's the same old thing for 350 more episodes.
Just get high as balls. That'd probably be our best episode. We should
Yeah,
test that out.
right. Oh shit! Well, everybody can look forward to that in what's that? Next 5 years from now. So there you go.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Might have to
How
up
are
our
you?
episodes per week to get there a little quicker.
Yeah, right.
5 years from now, we won't be able to smoke pot. We'll be too old. I think
Yeah, too old. There'll be robots doing it for us in 5 years.
yeah, right. Yeah, this will all be AI.
Yeah, it'd make it a lot easier.
Maybe we can get some AI listener.
Buy some, yeah, get some bots. Get our subs up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit!
You know what I saw today that got
Oh.
me thinking? Somebody posted something about Neuralink. You know, the brain chip,
Yeah.
and like you can like interact with the computer with your thoughts. Basically, well, I mean, that's like
That's
one of the
terrifying.
million use cases, but I was like, dude, what if they put those in fucking apes, bro?
Yeah.
And we're in
I,
Planet of the Apes. Like,
dude.
because if their apes are smart than us, dude, they're way stronger. They can jump higher, run
Yeah.
faster, etc. You give them the tools that we got, the brain.
That's terrifying, dude.
Planet of the Apes.
The thoughts that go through my head.
Well, dude,
If you
because
just
like
think something and it happens, is that like the concept? You think something and then it just happens. You do that.
well,
How's
I mean, right now it's like you can interact with a computer. So instead of a
okay.
mouse, you have like great radio.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, in real life, if you have the brain chip, obviously like you can't think something happens. Like,
Yeah.
but like with the computer, you can interact like, and I don't know if it's I don't know how it fucking works. Like the brain waves send off electrical shit. Electricity. Everything's electricity, electronics. But like your brain wave sends a signal. It can read based off, electrical current or whatever. It can like
Okay.
interact with the computer to like move the cursor or whatever way, which is fucking wild. I don't know if they track your eyes or something too. Like I don't know how it works, but it's like and I think like right now it's for like if you're disabled or something, you can like
Yeah. I
but
guess my
like you're
thought
not
is
gonna be able
like
to like
it.
move objects with a fucking brain.
Yeah, but like
You'll be able to.
eventually it's like you'll be able to like drive a car with it and shit like that. So, but
Right.
what
Yeah.
if in your thoughts you're just like driving? I don't know. I think dumb shit all the time when I'm driving. I'm like, what if I just drove this car off a bridge right now? And then you have
Well,
like
but your car
demented
will.
thoughts like that.
Yeah, I know. But your car will. Yeah. What if like you have some weird thoughts? What if you just, dude? I know.
If I
Yeah.
just drove in the wrong way on the wrong lane, yeah, fuck it. And then your car doesn't. You're like, oh no.
Or like the thoughts in your head when you're like, this guy's fucking a dweeb, and just like it's just mouth. I was like, dweeb. I was thinking of a word way worse than dweeb, but I was
Yeah. Can't get canceled before you get started.
yeah. No, but cars will be driving themselves though, so you won't really have to worry about that.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Is there any
still,
way
just
we
like
can apply Neuralink to golf, like making us better at golf?
I would think so, man. But I would imagine eventually, just like, dude, like you're gonna think of like, oh, let me Google that. You're right. It's just gonna be brain chip. Boom. It'll like give you the signal.
That's
You're like,
uh, that's
but yeah,
terrifying.
I gotta imagine it'll help with sports. But if they put that in apes, man, we're not gonna be good at golf anymore. The apes will be fucking golfing. What are we gonna be doing? I don't know.
Oh no.
We'll be eating
I
bananas,
wonder what I
climbing
wonder
trees.
what wonder what Fuzzy Zeller would think of that.
Dude, but you gotta imagine, like, yeah, golf wise, you're like, all right, I'm 30 yards out, and your brain's gonna like your muscle memory is gonna
Yeah.
remember like the time you had the perfect shot. Like, you know what I mean?
Never happened. Never had one of those.
One out of 10,000, and then you're just gonna remember that and be like, your arms won't even. You'd be half robot.
Yeah. You
I
know what
don't
I
know.
started doing on shots like that? And I don't maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. I just never thought of it. Like, so a full, well, just like a smooth swing of 56 is like 100 yards for me.
Hmm.
So if I
Yep.
need to hit 30 yards, like I think of my swing as like a clock. Like that's 12 o'clock. If I need to hit 30 yards, I'm like down here in the
Hmm.
8 o'clock range, you know? Do you think about that when you
Yeah,
hit those
I've been doing that
shots?
for years.
Yeah, I've never, and
Doesn't
I don't
work
know
that
why,
great.
but in the last year, I started thinking of the golf swing as like a clock. And it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I need to go to like 8 o'clock here. I need to go to 10 o'clock here, and then just a
Yep.
regular swing from there.
Yep.
It's
No,
been
yeah,
working
no,
well.
I've been doing that forever. Went to a golf clinic. I don't know, probably 16, and the guy
Hmm.
told me that basically same thing.
Huh.
And I've been doing it ever
Yeah.
since. But when you don't play enough, practice enough,
Yeah.
it's hard to get
Yeah.
dialed in. So you normally around this time of year, like June through now, is like I'm dialed in. Works
Yeah.
fucking phenomenally. But like
Dude.
it's those, when you're not used to that, or like typically I overhit it.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm at the 30-yard shots are the hardest. Because I think I'm
Yeah.
at, you know, what is that, 3 o'clock, whatever,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. I think I'm there, but I'm really up here, and I fucking because you can't
Hmm.
decel. So
No, you got to
it's
go through it.
fucking
Yeah.
great. It's perfect for not decelling because a lot of people's issues with wedges is like they do a full swing and try to like do it soft, but no,
Hmm.
you're fucking here and you fire them hands, and it works great. But typically, if I don't catch it right, and I stupidly don't play the bounce, I kind of close my club face a little bit when I do it.
Hmm.
But if you don't catch it right, you're fucking nailing it over the green.
Yeah.
But if front pin, all right, you're in the
If
middle of
you're
the green.
dialed in, yeah.
Yeah, but like when you get that dialed in, yeah, it that's the move for sure with those short
Mm.
wedges.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I played Sunday. I was dialed in with my wedges. I couldn't hit a green. I couldn't hit an iron to save my life. I didn't hit my first green until the ninth hole. But around the greens, whoo wee. I was getting sexy with my wedges, dude. I was hitting flop shots all over the place. I was hitting insane shots and out of nowhere, and I was just getting up and down. It was outrageous. I've never had a short
Nice.
game like that in my life. I was hitting like most fairways, and then I'd like fucking skull slice my iron into the green and then just get up and down. It was pretty awesome, man. I shot 77, so I could have scored a little bit better, but I had two blow up holes. I had two sevens.
Good lord. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was in tree trouble, and nobody sees a gap in the trees better than me. I was like, oh yeah, I got that. And I
Yep.
didn't. I didn't. I was playing ping pong in the trees for a while. So other than that, man, I had three birdies on the back nine. I was just getting
All right.
primed for golf coming up Friday, man.
Yeah, a couple
I got
days.
some good golf. Yeah, a couple days. When everybody's
We
listening to it, it'll
gotta
be
play
tomorrow.
against each other for the pod
Yeah,
for better content.
yeah. We should. We should play against each other. Play a little match.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are we
No,
gonna
but
bet?
yeah. I don't know. I've already
Not
got big
money. I don't have.
stakes. No, I don't have any money. I'm already doing a beer mile after the round, so I don't know, man. What are you picking in fantasy? What's your draft pick? I'm picking
7.
sixth.
7.
No, well, as I say, we could swap picks, but that doesn't fucking matter either. Shit, man.
It might
I don't
matter.
know. Maybe we'll figure something out. But yeah, we should do that. We should play a little match.
Oh yeah.
I thought about going to live out of Greenbrier like last year, but then like I said, I got the offer to play some golf and that was a much better time.
Yeah. I'd
Actually,
rather shoot 77 than go
yeah,
watch the golf tournament.
yeah, but I did watch the golf tournament when I got home that day, and it was actually fucking awesome golf, man. Rahm and Brooks going at it. I mean, they ended in a playoff, but even before that, I mean, Richard Bland out of nowhere was up there for a while. He banged like
I
a
saw
60
that.
foot
Yeah.
he banged like a 60-foot eagle putt and took a one shot lead over Rahm. I was like, what the fuck? And then he kind
Holy
of fell
shit.
back, and Jason Kokrak was up there for a little while, and Leishman and um Cam Smith was there for a minute, but yeah, Rahm and Brooks just back and forth pretty much all day long. Go playoff, and then Rahm lips out a par putt. He kind of fucked up his tee shot, but lipped out a par putt to lose to Brooks. But
Oh, that was
it
a
was good
par putt,
golf,
dude.
man.
So
You were
I
confused, yeah.
it
He blew
said
his tee shot over the green because it's a par three on the playoff hole.
yeah, I
He
saw
blew
his
his
par
tee shot
three.
over the green, chipped up,
I
and
I
then yeah.
swear the coverage said it was for birdie. And I was like,
Mm,
okay, so Brooks, I was like, what did Brooks? Because I came in, all I saw was I came in from um St. Jude and switched over, and it was just Ron putting, and they said it was for birdie. So I was like, damn, did fucking Brooks dunk one from like 50
yeah.
feet? Yeah,
Mm,
okay. That was for par. All right.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
CW, man.
So
Can't trust him.
yeah, right. It was good golf. Like I didn't watch any the St. Jude. Like Hideki had a 6 shot lead, and then he started giving it away like crazy. But I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to watch this. So I watched the live event, and it was good. It was really good golf. It's kind of goofy coverage, obviously. Um, my son liked it.
Yeah. Nice.
I was saying that in the chat, like all the weird logos, and he was looking at Rom. He's like, "Are we rooting for the black and pink team, the black and pink Lions?" It's like, no, we're not rooting for the black and pink Lions. So that was, but I mean, maybe that's their audience, 4 year olds and idiots like me. I don't know, man. It was because anytime they would do like a highlight package, it would be like all these graphics and the teams and music and this, and he was locked in on it, and I was like, maybe this is their goal, try to get these young, I don't know, but
Trying to capture the youth, brother.
yeah, aside from like all the goofy coverage, the golf was incredible. I mean, you can, if you just want to watch good guys play good golf, like it was there. I enjoyed it
Yeah,
for
I think
sure.
the black scoreboard, black's not a good color on TV.
Oh,
Like,
hey,
don't
Jesus Christ,
no,
Kenny.
like if you go to a black website, like it's just dark. It looks weird. You know what I mean?
Golly, Kenny.
I'm talking about visuals on a fucking like website, bro. It's that's why they're typically a brighter color. Like visually, it
Yeah.
looks weird. Contrasted with the green, it makes the whole screen look dark. And you feel like you don't see as much.
Yeah. No, I get it. The aesthetics definitely aren't there.
Jeez.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I watched it. I didn't keep up at all with the
That
St.
was just
Jude's.
one point of. I had another point.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to get us out of that.
I'm just saying visually when you like switch to it, it's just like it's darker, and then it,
Yeah.
which like whatever. Uh, but also the CW, it's like 480p. It's like not HD. It's
Yeah,
like
it's not
grainy.
great.
It
It's not
the
great.
sound is off. Like they have Ledbetter or not Ledbetter. What's his name?
Faraday.
Parody. David
David
Ledbetter. Go
Ledbetter.
get you some lessons down in Florida for $10,000. Parody. So like
Yeah.
it's legit announcing. Production value's fine. The golf is great. Um, but there's something about the coverage overall that just seems like amateur hour.
Yeah.
Like, or
No,
minor league, not
I
amateur
don't.
hour. It's minor leagues. It's like when you're watching like the like U.S. Amateur on Golf Channel. It's just like
Hmm.
there's not as many
And they don't
people
have
there.
the. Yeah,
There's like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like a it feels like a or DP World Tour honestly actually on Golf Channel.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
yeah,
just
it's
like
closer to that.
lower production value.
And
Doesn't
there's yeah,
feel as
it
like
it reminds you of a DP
serious.
event for sure.
Yeah,
Because there's like 3 holes where you're gonna get a big crowd. It seemed there's like 17 and 18 at the Greenbrier because 18 is like their stadium hole where they have the party deck and all that stuff. And then 17 goes right up to that. So you have like crowds there, but then they go to other parts of the course and there's just nobody. And then like the first hole right by the clubhouse had people by it.
yeah,
But yeah, like you said, you watch a DP event and there's nobody at those usually.
yeah.
Like
And you're
you're
watching
you're
because it's
every
good
yeah.
golf, like you said,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
just like I don't
Hmm.
know, just doesn't seem as like big of an event, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean it's not. And then their contract with the CW's up after this season, and Phil kind of alluded to it in an interview, and he was like, pretty much saying like, "There's nothing in place," and he tried to spin it like, "This isn't the future. We might just go straight to YouTube type deal."
Yeah,
Which, whatever. I mean, YouTube golf's huge. They might get a ton of views. They
yeah,
might grow a huge YouTube channel and make a ton of money doing that. I mean, those guys make good money, so
right.
I don't know. It yeah, no, I don't disagree. The production value is super low. Um but I don't know. Like I said, it's good golf, man.
The
I like
clearest
watching
thing
good
I've seen on
golf.
TV, I think probably live, it's difficult to do it, but like I watched the Bryson with John Daly. That was
Hmm.
like in 4K production, like it
Oh
just
yeah.
production value was better than the lip. Like
Yeah. All
it's like,
those
dude,
things
the
are.
YouTube,
But I mean, if you listen
but it's not
to I
live,
don't know.
so that might have
Yeah, I
something.
listen to a ton of Barstool podcasts and like they'll talk about their cameras and oh, so and so almost broke a camera, and the cameras are like for these YouTube channels are like $100,000 cameras.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not doing that there. I wouldn't think. They're just trying to grab a regular old like local news television camera probably and to shoot this thing.
That's what it seems like. The
Yeah,
CW, man. Like,
yeah.
I
They
mean,
have some
I'm
good
sure they have
graphics
good
though. Like
cameras, but it's like the feed. I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe it's just
yeah,
YouTube TV, like off
their
CW.
shot tracer is pretty cool that they do. It's a little different and it's almost more like a top golf or a top tracer, like where you're at the range and it shows it in overhead of the hole.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
They
I
do
don't
that on
mind
PGA
that.
Tour now sometimes too. I don't
Do
know if you guys
they?
see that.
Yeah. I
Just stole it.
don't
Yeah,
know. What's yeah, I don't know. That's the top tracer they use. Then they have a ton of like statistics. I don't know if that's what they're trying to go like analytic route or whatever, but like
yeah.
they'll
Oh, there's
show a million like analytics, and it's like if you hit the fairway here or here, here's the difference
yeah.
in birdie percentage, or if you hit it in the rough, here's your birdie percentage, and
Oh, all
which I
that's
mean,
just
some of that
awesome.
stuff's cool.
That
Yeah,
stuff's very cool. It's just like the presentation overall on CW.
yeah.
Switching from St. Jude to that
Oh
was like,
yeah, God
holy
yeah.
shit, you
Well, I
know?
mean, yeah. There's a ton more money into it. I mean, PGA Tour had like 2.2 million viewers on Sunday, and Live
Right.
had 200,000. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, it's
they're
on
going to dump
NBC
it.
too, right? Or
Yeah,
CBS or
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah.
Typically NBC, but that's just
Yeah.
like a
I want to know what's going on with PGA Tour though, because I saw their rating, and they got 2.2, and then last year the same tournament drew 3 point something, and like Lucas Glover won. Like
yeah.
Hideki's a bigger name than fucking Lucas Glover.
Yeah,
I
shit.
wonder what's
Oh,
going on with them. I mean, that's 30%.
yeah. Well, yeah, shit. I don't know. That's
I
kind of
don't know.
wild.
Maybe
Um,
people.
I mean, right now it's probably like there's nothing else on TV right now, so literally
Exactly.
there's zero competition gearing up for
Yeah.
football. Um, yeah, now's like prime PGA Tour. I mean,
Hmm.
obviously it's not the biggest tournaments, but
No, but they timed their season well to end the playoffs
yeah,
before football
right
season.
before
So
football. Um, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I guess I mean there doesn't seem to be, but yeah, Lucas Glover. I mean these first couple like playoffs tournaments aren't like necessarily that big.
no,
I don't know if
but I
like people are
mean,
just like Scotty's running away. They're like Hideki has such a big lead. Like
that's why I didn't watch.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we can get in the St. Jude. I mean, Hideki runs out Saturday and just takes a 6 shot lead on Saturday, and some of the odds were still crazy. Like he had a 6 shot lead, and I think Scheffler was still like plus 800 to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hideki
Well,
was
there
like
was a
minus
time.
400.
Yeah. There was a point there on Sunday where I was like, oh, is Scheffler about to make a run?
Yeah.
But he
When
just never.
Scheffler wasn't even 6 back, Scheffler was like 8 back or whatever,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
But well, when Hideki started coming back, he was kind of right there, and then
Hmm.
he just couldn't make a putt really.
Yeah.
Um, he didn't really have he didn't have the
Hmm.
62 on
Nope.
the Olympics on him, but
Yeah. My guy Xander, top
yeah,
American. Yeah, we hit. I hit one.
yeah, hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
finally someone, not me.
Hit one. Xander, top American. I was watching that all day because I was like, man, fucking stupid like Nick Dunlap or something's probably gonna beat him
Yeah,
out. It's not even gonna be Scheffler or anybody of
yeah,
note. Like, but there weren't many Americans up there besides Scheffler, Dunlap. Wyndham Clark was up there for a minute, and I was like, God, he just has to get in the clubhouse. And then he got in the clubhouse at 15, and Hideki dropped all the way back to 15. I was like,
yeah.
holy shit, he might
Holy
just win
shit,
this
yeah.
fucking thing.
So I was watching, but we went to a Hootie and the Blowfish concert Saturday, which was fucking awesome.
Hell
By the way,
yeah. I bet.
unreal. Darius Rucker's the man. Uh, dude, they played. Side note, they have like 10 hits from their debut album, which is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
94. And so that's why they were touring. It's the 30th year anniversary of that album. And
Sick.
so literally every song on that album was like a hit. And they had a couple others. So they played like, I don't know, 10 of those songs. Played like two, like, really good songs that are lesser known. And then they played like 6 cover songs just to like, instead of playing like their
Mm-hmm.
shitty, not shitty, but like, unknown
Yeah. Lesser
songs. They
known.
played
Yeah.
cover
B-sides.
songs. It was awesome. It was like, dude, that if you're a band, play the hits, play cover songs. Like, no one wants to hear you're all
Yeah.
like,
Let
oh, I
everybody
just
have a
wrote
great
this,
time.
this is off my solo album, and it's like an acoustic, all right, I
Yeah.
guess we're gonna get a beer. Like,
Yeah. Right.
but it was awesome. Great concert.
That is
Put
awesome.
on a great show. Yeah. Played Led Zeppelin. They played Stone Temple Pilots. They played one of
Nice.
Darius's like country songs, like sick. Anyway, all right, back to golf.
All right, so you're recovering from a
Um,
Hootie concert.
recovering from a Hootie concert. So I was like, and with kids and stuff, you're just like, man. Like my kids were sick actually. And so I was watching the entire time. But
Mhm.
brain wasn't really registering half the time. A little hungover. So I was watching like Hideki. He doubled the hole. I'm like, oh shit!
Mhm.
Like, what are you doing? And actually, he bogeyed the hole, which looked like he was going to double. Then the next hole was like straightforward. He doubled that one, so he's 3 over. He's coming back. Schauffele's starts birdieing. I'm like, oh shit! And then like I'm like, oh, like Schauffele might have a little chance here. And then Hovland was kind of hovering, but they weren't really showing him.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, I like look at my phone. I look back up. Hovland's leading. Hideki's down to 15 under. Hovland got up to 16, I think. And I was like, is this a rain delay? Is this the last year's tournament?
What happened?
What the fuck happened? I go to ESPN.com. I'm like, what happened to the coverage? And I look, I'm like, holy shit. Then, Hideki was like 4
Yeah.
over through 3 holes or something. And then I'm like, oh shit, Hideki's pulling a Gracerman. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
And you had kind of said something about like, oh, Hideki's running away with it. I'm not gonna watch this shit. And I was like, wait, a jinx Hideki, what the fuck? And then he goes and birdies 17 and 18 to win.
To win it.
And we're like,
That's it. Yeah.
holy shit. So well, he's still Hideki, got
Yeah.
back. But
He's having a
we
great
called it
year,
last
man.
week, by the way. Remember, we were like, Hideki's playing hot. He might be the one that runs
Mhm.
away with this. Because there's always somebody who gets hot.
Yeah,
So
they do, man. And I mean, you've seen it a ton of times, I feel like. I mean, obviously Hovland did it last year.
yep, yeah.
Glover did it coming into
Glover,
the
yeah.
playoffs, but I remember like didn't Billy Horschel go crazy during the
Billy Horschel
playoffs?
went
And
crazy.
yeah,
Rory's gone crazy a few times.
yeah,
He's won this a
because
lot.
yeah, hell, it's crazy that Scotty's never won it because the
Yeah.
last 3 years
Last,
hasn't he? Or this
yeah.
year, the 2 years prior, he's gone in as
Yep.
the number one seed. So
Yeah.
maybe that's the storyline of the playoffs. Is like, can Scotty actually fucking do this, or is he just going to choke
Yeah.
at the Tour Championship again?
Is it Scotty Lamar Jackson chokes in the
Yeah,
playoffs?
Jesus.
Maybe he needs to hang out with Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Learn how to win the goddamn playoffs.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know.
He needs to go up there to Dundalk.
It looked like it was a good leaderboard though, man. Fucking. Like all of a sudden, Wyndham Clark, I fucking was trashing him. I looked him up earlier today, so I was trashing him. I don't know when, after the British Open, maybe. His
Well, prior to
last,
the Olympics, we're like, why is Wyndham in there?
yeah. So his, let me get his results. His last 5 tournaments. Here's his last 5 tournaments. Starting with the Travelers, T9, Scottish Open, T10. He got cut from the British. He shot 16 over. That's tough. Then the Olympics, he
That's
got
the only tournament we watched.
yeah, T14. And then last week he had a T7. And it's like, I look at him on the season, he's in 6th place still
Yeah.
in the FedEx Cup.
Yeah, we thought he
Hideki
was
jumped
having
up
a
to,
bad year.
yeah, and he's in 6th place on the season. Hey, that's why our bio of our podcast is a misinformed golf podcast. Hideki jumped all the way up to 3rd, though, which is, hey, Hideki might be back. I mean, it was like, what, 10 years ago?
Oh,
He
he's definitely back.
got up to number 2 in the world, and now he's back up to number 6 in the world. So,
Oh, yeah. I mean, definitely one of the top golfers in the world for sure.
oh, yeah. I mean, no,
Unlike
I think
this, yeah.
Xander and Scotty are locked in at 1 and 2. Scotty has 6,500 points. Xander has 5,000. Hideki's next with 3,900 almost.
Yeah.
And then Morikawa has 2,500. Nobody's even close to Hideki even. It's kind of crazy how big of a gap there is between these guys.
Well, when you lose Bryson and Rahm and
Yeah.
Brooks and Cam Smith.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
for the Tour Championship, like, as long as you're in the top 10, like you start at 5 under or better. So getting to that top 10.
Which I mean,
It's kind of
this year
big.
against Scotty, that seems insane.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the past 2 years it hasn't mattered. So
Yeah, he's had somebody chase him
you
down
shoot
every time.
65 first day, you're right back in it, and then
Yeah, if you shoot 65 and he shoots 70, you're literally right back in it.
yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to see, like who ends up in that top 10. I think because the point range from 4th to 10th is 600 points, which isn't much in these events. So
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I guess the other story is like who's going to get into the top 30. You got some guys right there on the outside looking in. And some guys trying to hang on, like Danny McCarthy's in 30th. Be cool to see him in the tour championship. I don't know if he's ever made it.
I doubt
But
it.
then like Tommy Fleetwood's 31st right there behind him. Yeah, I don't know. I like the way they've done this now where it's not the top 125. It's 70, 50, 30, just like that. It makes that part of it, the bottom part of it, more exciting. Justin Thomas has played his way up there, though. He's 22nd right now, which is kind of surprising because I feel like he's
guy
been
has
garbage all year. Yeah, right? He's in 22nd.
I think he had a lot of sneaky, like, top 25s where you just didn't really notice.
Yeah.
Backdoors. Like, you expect him to be in contention to win, and he wasn't. I don't recall him really being in contention to win much this year. So I think he was always just kind of sneaky up there. You didn't really realize it.
He has 5 top 10s, and 3 of those are top 5s. Like, that's pretty big. But he didn't, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
He
my
didn't
brain
hit
doesn't
anything.
work anymore, but I don't remember.
I know, right? Some really selective, like, memory going on between us.
Like I said, you expect him to win like two a year, you know?
Hell, nobody does that now, man.
And he hadn't been there. Well,
Nobody does that.
Scotty
Who's won multiple times?
Scotty
Scotty's in there. Has anybody else won multiple times this year?
Hideki, Nick Dunlap.
Decky, yeah, Decky definitely did.
Nick Dunlap won too.
Oh yeah, because he won one as an amateur and one. Yeah, you're right. But his second win wasn't. It was a secondary event.
Bobby Mack
during the Open Championship.
Robert McIntyre.
He won twice.
Huh? Yeah, he won the Scottish and the Canadian.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, only a couple guys. But JT is usually one of those guys, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Normally it's like the Sony Open and something.
The Fortnite Championship.
Yeah. But he usually has one win, and then he's usually in contention for at least one major. You know.
Yeah.
I just feel like even though he's played good this year, unbeknownst to us. But he hasn't been up there like one of the top guys.
Yeah.
Which you kind of expect him to be.
Yeah.
So
dude, it's a wild. I mean, some of the names. I mean, you get some of these guys. Younger guys are just getting better. Like
younger guys are better.
Ludwig's up there. Sahid Tagal is in 8th. Like he was kind of scratching the surface of probably like the top 30 last year, and he's in 8th this year in standings. Akshay up there, he's 13th. And I mean, it's kind of pushing.
He won twice this year too.
Some of these other guys down, like Finau. Finau's just like steady, but he's not. I don't know.
Yeah, Finau had like a JT year, I guess. Like he was never really in contention to win either.
Yeah. Wild season of golf, dude.
Yeah, -40.
Bunch of no names winning.
Bunch of no names, and then Xander and Scotty,
and
all the other guys that we just named that one too.
Yeah, pretty much. Xander could turn it on and take Player of the Year from Scotty here. I feel like
If he wins, dude, I saw
those two
today.
majors hold a lot of weight, man. Scotty's won
I,
6 times, but those two majors hold a ton of weight.
I don't know why people are asking, but I've been seeing like, hey, which season would you take? And I've seen a bunch of like, honest, like, it sounds dumb, but I'd take Xander because of the two majors.
I would. I mean, at the point of how much money they're making, like that part doesn't even matter. Like Sky's made a ton of money, but I'd rather have two majors than
Yeah.
I don't know. A Masters is sick though.
Yeah, that's
Masters is
well,
so sick.
but British and PGA, like,
Yeah. Ah, that's tough.
it's tough. But like Scotty, what he won the players.
Players in the Masters.
I guess if we're not counting like, but Scotty won also like what two other signature events. Like he won
Oh, he won a ton of
just
money.
just as
Money
big of
wise
events
is
as majors
insane.
technically, like golf wise. And
Yeah.
I guess the majors though, they had the live guys too. So the majors are the majors. So yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
personally like.
I
Yeah,
think if Xander wins one more of these coming down the stretch, it's a better conversation.
yeah, for sure. I mean, if he wins the tour championship,
And
then
yeah.
you got two majors plus tour championship. That's kind of like, which is insane to think. With the season Scotty
Mhm.
had, I don't think he'll come close to like strokes gained that Scotty had and all that. But like,
Nah.
yeah, that's tough. It was kind of crazy because before Xander won that PGA, he choked a few times on Sunday, and you're
Mhm.
like, God, he just can't close. This guy's a loser.
Yeah.
I never thought he was a loser, but
I said it, I think.
other people were just saying. I don't know if it was even you, but like that was kind of the narrative. Like, dude, Xander can't
Mhm.
close, and then he gets two majors, and now it's like, okay,
Yeah, he's legit. He's a dog, dude.
he always has been, but the majors are, yeah, that's pretty
That's where
wild.
it counts. Yeah, that's where it counts. Yeah.
But
Well,
Scotty, I mean, it's not like if Scotty hadn't won a major, I would get it, but he got one, so I don't know.
mhm. And it's the big one. It's the Super
Yeah,
Bowl of it. That's the one. I mean, he already has a green jacket, but it's like that's the one everybody wants. I
yeah,
think.
I don't know. British is pretty cool. PGA is definitely fourth on the totem pole.
God, yeah.
Um, but the British,
I feel like
or
British Open, the U.S.
excuse me,
Open,
the
the
Open.
Open, the
Uh,
Open.
that one's pretty fucking cool too. Claret Jug. I think that's up there with
Yeah,
the Masters, man.
it's not. It's
I think
not.
it is.
I feel
I
like
think it
it's equal with the U.S. Open, and the Masters sits at like in a spot atop of all of them.
I don't think it's just that much higher.
We'll just have to agree, disagree there.
Historically, recently, the Masters has become the gold standard. But historical golf,
Yeah,
I don't know. And like typically, the Open's such different golf. So when you say you've won a British Open, like
oh
that
yeah,
means your game translates. You know what I mean? Like that's a different level of golf, in my opinion. Now there are random people that have won the like Brian Harmon. Like
yeah,
we were like,
Brian.
all right, this is the one offs, like
Ben Curtis,
Ben Curtis, like
Tom
that happens
Hamilton,
everywhere,
but
but that
there's
takes
random Masters winners, dude. Like
yeah.
fucking Danny Willett.
But yeah, that's true. Mike Weir, yeah,
No, Mike Weir won two Masters. I'm pretty sure he won two of them.
you won too.
I'm pretty sure Mike Weir has two Masters.
Well, Charles Schwartzel, no Bubba, the other lefty has two Masters. Uh, Charles Schwartzel won the Masters. Like there has been those guys too,
Yeah.
but I feel
No,
like the
Mike Weir
British
does
is
not
more
have two
random.
Masters. He has
Nah, he's
one
got one.
Masters.
He's got one.
Yeah. God, he
But
only has 8 wins.
yeah, that's
I
wild.
have a different memory of Mike Weir. I thought he had
Yeah, it
way
was
more
Bubba
than eight
Watson. That was
wins.
Bubba Watson.
Never
But I'm
mind.
saying like winning the PGA is the PGA is always just a birdie fest, in my
Yeah,
opinion. The year
yeah.
JT won, that was a little tougher. Like they've randomly had tougher ones, but typically like I remember when Jason Day won, he was just bombing
Hmm.
the course. Like there's typically like it's typically a higher scoring tournament. And but to win that style and then to go win the British with the wind and all that, like that's I don't know, man. That I could see the point for Xander. That's all I'm
Yeah. No, I think there's a point that he had
saying.
a better season, but I'm just saying the British isn't up there with the Masters, in my opinion. Like the prestige.
Yeah, I do think that's a pretty recent thing though. I think that's the Tiger effect. That's like
Yeah. No, yeah, it probably is. I mean,
Augusta's marketing,
Tiger won 5 green jackets. Like,
the marketing, the fact that we can actually go here in America, like
yeah.
they got the lottery, like the prestigious
Mm.
uh prestigiousness of the Masters is definitely like geared up the last like 10 years for sure.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
There's something about it. Something about it to me. I don't know. I think it just means more. Maybe we're in America and it means more. Maybe in Europe there's a different answer, but
I think it well, I mean Europe though, man, when John Rahm won, like that was a huge deal. Like there's definitely something about the green jacket. Like it's definitely the tournament. It kind of kicks off golf season. It's in April.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, I agree. It's the first major. It's always the same course. It's the biggest one for sure. But when you win two, like I said, and the British is like kind of there too, just because it has like U.S. Open PGA Championship always changes courses, and like so does the British, but it's like the
Yeah.
same kind of style. Like
Yeah.
I think having the same style of course matters. And
Mhm.
I think that's why the Masters is so big. It's at the same course, and like British is always like you're over there, you're at the links.
Yeah.
Like
I tell you what's gonna matter for Scotty's legacy is if he needs to get other majors on
yeah,
his belt. Like he needs
yeah, that's kind
he
of
has
what I'm
two
saying. Like
he has
you
two
gotta win
masters and that's cool.
a
Like,
British. Like
but all this doesn't mean anything unless it's like, all right, you need to win a US Open. You need to win something else.
he's got to win at St. Andrews.
It doesn't even have to be St. Andrews. It just has to be anything else. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, it's kind of what I'm saying. Like you
Yeah.
gotta. It's kind of cooler to be like my game translates to
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. For sure. Well, let's see. Maybe Xander takes down one of these next 2 weeks, and he could steal Player of the Year for sure from
which
Scotty.
is insane.
I know because Scotty just won 6 tournaments. He's won like $35 million or whatever, something stupid. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see how it ends up. BMW this week. It's in Colorado. I like that the BMW does change
yeah.
every fucking every year. Like it was
Every year.
It was in Baltimore last year. Was that last year or 2 years ago? Last year?
It was a
3 years
couple years
ago?
ago. I was
A couple
there.
years ago?
The VIP tent.
Yeah. But yeah, this year they're in Rado. Fucking Rory, did you see the drive Rory hit during his practice round? Carried
I
like
saw a bunch of them, dude. Unbelievable.
380
Yeah,
yards of carry.
yeah.
It didn't even look like he really stepped on it, which is kind of crazy. So these guys are gonna be bombing it. Might see some crazy low scores. I don't know. Have they? I don't remember this course being mentioned. Have they played this course? It's Castle Rock.
I don't remember this course ever. No.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the Fortinet Championship course, which it's not. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really
Castle
remember them
Castle
playing at
Pines.
elevation ever.
No. I mean, I'm sure they have, but
Well, they do at the
um,
Fortinet, but
yeah.
not like a big event. I don't remember a big event
Castle
ever.
Pines. Um, yeah, it's a. So this course hasn't played anything. It looks like since 2006, which is kind of crazy that they're
Back
bringing
that
a
far.
playoff
Yeah.
event there.
Right.
Um, yeah, this is 6,300 feet above sea level, so they're gonna be hitting bombs. A lot of driver wedges, I'm sure, for some of these guys. But we'll see. I mean, like you never know because last week the bottom of the leaderboard was fucking Rory, Spieth, and Homa.
Yeah.
I mean, two or three fucking like studs.
Yep.
Rory's in what, fourth place, fifth place in the FedEx Cup right now. So just never know what these playoffs fucking bring, man. But I'm sure I'll watch Sunday. Saturday. I don't know. We got a big weekend, man. Huh?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think either of us will be watching Saturday.
I'm gonna be recovering / driving home Saturday. Then Sunday is recovery day. Lock in,
Mm-hmm.
drink lots of water, eat, watch some fucking golf, man. Watch some
Yeah.
golf. But
Maybe one
uh
safety drink, but that's it.
maybe we'll see
Only for
how
safety. Only for
Friday night
safety.
goes.
Only for
Yeah,
safety.
we'll see how Friday goes. I won't recover like I used to, so
No.
we'll see, man. But we already posted our picks, but I guess we'll shout them out on the pod. We always do. I got Hideki staying hot. I know he kind of blew it there on Sunday, but then he finished strong with 2 birds. And I've got him coming out being the first round leader. It's plus 1,800. It's kind of a crazy number, but I guess it's a crapshoot picking the first round leader. But it's only
He's
50
plus
guys.
he's plus 1,800 to win. So I'm like, that's a great bet.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I feel like it's
First
way
round,
easier. Yeah.
pick a random round. Yeah. Yeah. So plus 1,800 there. If you're high, you're hot, man. You never know. Like we said, these
Yeah.
guys catch fire during the playoffs and fucking go to town multiple weeks in a row. Maybe he's the one to do it. Try to
I
jump up and
like it.
take that second spot from Xander.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw Rory hitting those drives. I was like, fuck yeah. Coming off a last place finish or
Yeah.
damn near last place.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm like, he's got to get it together. It's like when you make the turn, you shoot 45 on the front nine, then you shoot 35 on the back. I
Been
think he's
there.
got new week, fresh week, just bombing drives. Like he's all about. I mean, as all golfers are, pure confidence. If you're hitting the ball 380 yards off the tee, what better mode of confidence than that? Like he's gonna have his
Yeah.
ego rolling. Big Dick Rory, uh, pressure's off of him. Like he's got
Mhm.
nothing to lose now. So I think he's gonna win this week. Put $100 on him. Put it on him. Plus
Ooh.
1,200.
Plus 12. I mean, you're not gonna get plus 12 with a
You
50-man
can't miss
field
a cut.
with Rory very often. So
Yeah.
yeah. The staggering thing was Scotty and Xander's odds, man. I sent you a screenshot of that earlier. I saw him, I think it was plus 330 and plus 600,
Yeah.
which is just outrageous. Two guys being that far ahead. I mean, it is only a
Yep.
50-person field, but still,
Yeah.
those guys are that much better than everybody else. So let's see if somebody can take them down. Man, Scotty, playoffs might be in his head at this point. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Win
happens.
throw the ball.
Yeah. Never know. Which I don't even know what the fuck you just said, but whatever. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Well, we want to thank everyone for listening.
I said, you gonna let him throw the ball because Lamar Jackson in the playoffs disappears.
That was your Baltimore accent. Nice. Thank
Not trust
everyone for
about Joe
listening.
Flacco.
Subscribe to our pod, share the pod, rate it, all that good shit wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on our socials at Fairway Pod on Twitter, at Laying in the Fairway on Instagram, and check out the YouTube. Search Laying in the Fairway Podcast. Subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Thank y'all.
See y'all.